HP Elite Dragonfly G3 Review. The G3's aluminum and magnesium alloy enclosure can be considered an attractive and stylish choice for fans of green technology. Its gunmetal gray body contains 90% of the recycled aluminum in the casing, offering shoppers an eco-friendly choice. The screen has dragonfly-shaped lettering, considers the keyboard built-in, and above the keyboard is a speaker grille. The edges are curved, the sleek HP logo on the lid glows with a chrome effect, and the bezels are thin. The laptop screen can open and respond to a 180-degree angle, which facilitates collaboration between users as well as viewing. The distinctive form factor of the Dragonfly G3 allows it to distinguish itself from previous G2 units. This book isn't only designed to make you look good. The distinction between slimness and width in the other notebook is due to the difference in design and screen size. We are confident about the Dragonfly's MIL ST810H test showing that it will function under a variety of environmental conditions such as drops, spills, extreme warmth and cold, and intrusion of other damaging items. In spite of its high weight, the HP Chromebook 13, which weighs 2 pounds, is only 0.8 cubic inches in dimension. Its lightweight and robust design will ensure that you have the ability to use this machine in the office while also taking trips without fear of losing it. HP's machine has two Thunderbolt 4 ports, with one side and the far right end having a USB 3.2 Gen 1 input with a slide-out cover, an audio jack and a Kensington lock cord connector. The left edge of the machine deploys an HDMI 2.0 output, and the right-hand Thunderbolt port delivery 65W of electrical current. Dual-band 802.11 and Bluetooth 5.2 allow connectivity. The HP has its own fingerprint reader in the power-on button. Security options still function, with TPM 2.0 and the HP's own Wolf system, which will defend the BIOS, prevents viruses, and offers nifty system control and recovery options. There's also the webcam. 5MP resolution provides crisper, more accurate pictures than on the majority of other laptop shooters because you are aware that Apple and Dell both have 720p optics. Among the things that did not work well were the image filters. They were unsubtle and did not add anything to the experience. If you want a laptop with more imaging hardware, your best choice is the Surface, which combines a 5-megapixel webcam with a 10-megapixel rear-facing camera. There's a lot to love about the display. The panel for the Dragonfly has a diagonal of 13.5 inches and a 31:16 aspect ratio. This is a smart design, as it increases the vertical space to strike a balance between convenience and productivity. The panel delivers an outstanding quantity of brightness of 775 candelas M2, on a par with a contrast ratio of 2500, and sits between a black point of 0.31 candelas M2 and gray threshold of the Huffington Post's images look amazingly real but with a lot of subtle shade differences. The HP Elite Dragonfly G3 can be set up with various CPU chips, but our examination sample arrived with a Core i7-1255U, one of the top business CPUs Intel has produced in the low-power Navy. The i7-1255U's base power limit is just 15W and it can reach up to 55W, and it is optimized for replacing the Intel Core i7-1165G7. Attached to the processor are two P-cores with 8 single-threaded E-core. The P-cores have base and boosted speeds of 1.7 GHz and 4.7 GHz, while the E-cores run at 1.2 GHz and 3.5 GHz. The limited CPU indicates that the Dragonfly delivers excellent thermal performance. You'll only hear fan noise if you place your ear right up against the case and, even then, it is very silent. The metal above the keyboard and at the bottom of the unit gets very warm with prolonged CPU usage, but the temperatures aren't an issue at all.